Okay, now it's working. Holy shit.
Awesome. Glad to hear it's
Okay,
finally running.
can you like see go on YouTube and look up like SLXX, see if my live stream's actually working.
Let me check on that for you right now. I can't seem to find a live stream under the name SLXX. To make sure you're getting the right results, could you double check the channel name or share the direct link
Okay,
to your
then
stream?
just SLX.
I still can't find a channel under the name SLXX.
No,
but
just one X, SLX.
I'm still
All
not
right, you're
seeing an
useless. Okay,
active
whatever.
stream.
It doesn't matter. Whatever. Okay, what up, chat? I'm gonna do a 666 chat. See if it shows up. See if it shows up. I can't even see chat, bro. What the fuck? I hate OBS, dude. I hate OBS. 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 OBS is so stupid. How the frick do I even look at chat, bro? Dude, why am I a boomer? I'm Gen Z, dude. Okay, let me ask Gemini again. This is so ass. Hey Gemini, why can't I see my chat in OBS? Okay, but where's your audio? Why are you completely quiet?
It looks like you're already seeing the chat, as there's a chat raw number visible in the YouTube Live control panel dock right there on your screen.
I know, but I can't read the comments. How do I open up to be able to read the comments?
To be able to read and interact with your comments, there's a convenient option within that YouTube Live control panel dock. If you look at the very top of that dock, you'll see a link that says Open Studio. Clicking that will open the live dashboard of the web browser, which gives you a much better view to read and engage with the chat.
Okay.
It seems you have the chat pop-up window open, but the chat itself isn't visible yet. You'll need to click the Login to Chat button in that window to sign in and start seeing the comments.
Okay, but why does it say low bitrate and it's not gonna upload?
A low bitrate means your internet isn't uploading data to the streaming service fast enough. You can try checking your internet connection or lowering the video bitrate in your OBS settings so it needs less bandwidth.
Okay, how do I lower the bitrate?
To lower your bitrate, you'll need to open the OBS settings. On the bottom right of your screen in the OBS window, find the Settings button in the Controls dock and click it. Once the Settings window is open, go to the Output tab on the left. You'll be able to adjust the video bitrate field there to a lower number.
Okay, what's the lowest recommended that can go? Like 160?
160 kilobits per second is definitely too low for video, as that's typically used for audio. If you're streaming in standard 720p quality, you'll generally want to aim for a video bitrate between 1500 and 4000 kilobits per second. Would you like recommendations for a different resolution?
You know, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Let's just. I'm gonna open up the YouTube app on my phone. Okay, shut up. Okay, testing. La 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 la. 666. 67. Okay. Welcome to the stream. I'm literally boomer status. I do not know how to stream this. But yo. First stream. No viewers, 0 viewers, 0 viewers. It doesn't matter. Because SLX, it doesn't matter that no one watches your videos. You do this for yourself. Okay, you do this for the reps, you do this for the practice, you do this for the whatever. So it does not matter that you don't get any views, okay? Here's the plan, okay? You need to just keep making music. That's it. Music is money. How are you actually making your money? Through music. You need to become obsessed, bro. Monomaniacal. I am obsessed with music. Okay, then what about this, what is it called? What's the right word? This transition period. Because, like, in terms of alchemy and me being the alchemist, bro, it feels so weird. I don't like it. I don't like this alchemy. I don't like this what is it called? Like off of a whimness. I don't like this what's the right word? I think the right word is loneliness, bro. But then again, it's like when I'm alone, I never feel lonely. It's when I think of other people that makes me lonely. Okay, but why is that? I think I get lonely because I'm like, oh, that's not me. I'm missing out. You get what I'm saying? Where it's like, ugh. If I was just alone, right, and just read books all day long and cut the world out, I'd be perfectly content with my life. But then, open up your phone, or open up my laptop, my devices, and then the whole world just screams at me, you're a loner, you're a loser, you're not doing anything with your life. Look at everyone else doing everything, and you're just wherever you are. But that doesn't make any sense because the way that I've been like approaching my life, I've been beatboxing every day. I've been dancing every day. I've been rapping every day. I've been making content every day. I've been, doing the right actions to manifest wealth in high regards. But it feels like it's fucking pointless. It feels like whatever I'm doing, bro, is just inevitably just falling flat on the fucking ground. So then the question begs is, what is the point? Okay, why do I want to make a lot of money? Maybe I haven't made a lot of money because the reasoning is I've had the wrong purpose. But how does that make any sense, bro? Like in 2022 and 2023, I was like, oh, this is only going to be ROI positive. And yeah, it was. But now I'm like, holy shit, the divine child, I can't like go back and like rewind time and like do it the right way. You understand what I'm saying? But then again, it's like, how would I have known? Because if any of you read the Bible or think about like King Solomon, Jezebel is real. Jezebel is real. Jezebel is a real thing. And every man has to go through this. And it's like, why, dude? Why does Jezebel have to exist? And for me, it's at an extreme accelerated rate because of who I am as a person, right? I'm an artist. I'm trying to, like, my debut performance is going to be at Coachella 2027, 2028. My debut performance. I'm going to debut myself to the world at Coachella 2028, 2029, 2030. Then after that, if I don't perform at Coachella every single year from then on, who else is going to do it? No breaks. Every single year for a decade, I'm going to do Coachella. So I'm 23 right now. By the time I'm 25 years old, I should have enough of a clout to perform at Coachella. That means 1 million, 10 million, 50 million on YouTube, 10 million on Instagram, you name it, 10 million on TikTok, 10 million Spotify listeners, hundreds of millions of listens across the world. By the time I'm 25, I'm 23 now. So in 2 years, I literally need to manifest the best music possible. So SLX, what does that mean? You literally need to make the absolute best music possible. But guess what? It doesn't matter because no one's gonna find out, bro. Because I'm not a master marketer. I don't have a huge elite team. I don't have professional camera people, professional media training. I don't have all this stuff, right? And on the other end, this energy that I'm entering in, oh, look, it's like when I talk to like the amount of pressure that I feel on my shoulders, it's just the fact that I feel like I'm so behind. You see what I'm saying? And that does not make any sense, bro. Because if you look at my life and the things that I'm trying to do, become the number one artist in the world, become the number one streamer, the number one rapper, right? No one else is trying to do this. So it's just me and myself, my life that I'm trying to get through. How the heck do I feel like I'm behind? That does not make any sense, bro, because my life, no one else is living the life that I am, trying to become the number one artist, the number one rapper. No one else is living at that capacity. So why do I feel like I'm behind? Who am I behind? My competition is no one but myself. Then why do I feel like I'm behind? What is this pressure that, oh, bro, you're still living in your parents' house? You're 23, you're an adult, you don't have a wife yet? You're not making any money? What is this pressure, bro? Is it societal pressure? Is it the fear of criticism? I don't know. Or is it the fact that my sugar fairy, both of them, and it feels like it's impossible that I'll ever get to them, bro. And then by the time I get to them, they would have already done everything that I wanted to do. So then there'd be no point. Okay, but then IOI just had their comeback. So it's like the world does not make any sense, bro, because I'm 23 now and it feels like I'm so behind because when I was 19, I thought by the time I'm 23, I'd have everything that I want. Right? And the process is the destination, but who cares, bro? Because I'm Asian, the Asian mentality is who the fuck cares about the process? We want the results right now. Like when I first told my family, oh, I want to become a rapper, they want me to have hundreds of songs already, thousands of dances, thousands of fans. Oh, as soon as I say, oh, I'm a rapper, in a blink of an eye, genie bottle, they want it right now. They want, if I want to be a rapper, they want my money right now, 9 to 5 and right now. How do I make becoming a rapper 9 to 5? My job is being a rapper, just because I'm not making money from it, bro. This is why, like, low-key, being Asian's not it, dude. But I can't, like, cut my blood out. That doesn't make any sense. I just bleed, bro. Replace my blood with someone else's blood. But then here's the thing, is like no one watches my streams. No one follows me on social media. No one listens to my music. So how the heck am I supposed to debut at Coachella when I'm 25? Then after that, when I'm 26, I'm gonna perform at Coachella again. Then when I'm 27, Coachella again. Then when I'm 28, Coachella. Then the debut performance that I have at Coachella. Then for a decade straight, I'm gonna do Coachella every single year. That's 10 Coachellas. So I don't need to rush because Coachella is always gonna be there. But then again, I do need to rush because how can I ever get to Coachella, bro? And then my sugar fairies are literally traveling the world. My sugar fairies literally have all the support they need. On a snap of a finger, whatever they need, they have a whole army of staff, a whole army of employees. They have a whole empire. Meanwhile, me, I'm just starting streaming. Meanwhile, me, I have 6 albums out now? Finally. It took this long for me to get 6 albums out. But guess what? No one cares. Because I'm not making money. Money's the only thing that matters in this world. Okay? It doesn't matter how strong you are if you're a bodybuilder. It doesn't matter how handsome you are if you're a model. It doesn't matter how smart you are if you're into coding. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you're not making enough money. It doesn't even matter if you're a millionaire or not. $1 million is not enough money. It doesn't even matter if you're a billionaire. No one cares, bro. Because if you're a billionaire, it's just like, oh, that's just luck. They're just different. No, millionaires and billionaires became that way because it's a character trait, it's a skill. But no one understands. They don't teach this. They don't teach this. If you really want to become a millionaire and a billionaire, it's a skill set. It's a character trait. People think it's luck. So me, how am I ever gonna make $1 million? What is my product? Music. But the streams are not enough. Even if I had 1 billion streams, it would not make me $1 million. It has to be through sponsorships, record labels, bullshit. So now I have to make my own sponsorships, make my own record label. Then there's product, merchandise, food, houses. What other products are there? Glasses, right? Makeup, you name it. And it's crazy that all this stems from music. But as I scratch my head because if you go and watch interviews about these big rappers and whatnot, how do you even know that they're a rapper or not? Like they're just dressed up in like weird stuff. Like Tekashi 69 in his interviews, we don't even know if he can actually rap. I've never actually seen him actually rap. Who else is there? There's some rappers, I don't even want to give them the credit of their name because they don't know how to rap. They're so bad. But how are they Omega famous, bro? They have one song, bullshit lyrics, bullshit flow. They can't even rap. They don't even know how to freestyle. But the beat's cool. So then you're just hiding behind a beat. And with the AI revolution, some AI music is even better than regular music. But with me, when I produce my songs, it's all me. I am the instrument. The layering, the whatever. There's no mix and mastering of anything that comes from a machine. All of the audio input is my own voice because I beatbox. So it's going to be very unique for the listener because when you listen to my music, it's empty. There's no mechanical sound. It's all my voice. But how does that work, bro? You see what I'm saying? How can I amplify myself to the extent that I can perform at Coachella? I'm going to be the first beatboxer on the Coachella stage. But I'm not a beatboxer. I'm a rapper. I know how to rap. I'm the best rapper. That's my identity. I am a rapper. And it just so happens that I can. But it doesn't matter, right? Because according to the haters, I'm a fucking loser, nobody, good for nothing son. I just live in my mom and dad's house. I'm a good for nothing loser. I don't have a job. I don't have a college degree. So I'm fucking retarded. I'm a chink, okay? It doesn't matter that you can see. It doesn't matter how good you are at beatboxing. It doesn't matter how good you are at dancing. It doesn't matter how good you are at rapping. These are literally the highest paying skills. Okay, beatboxers are gonna be the new celebrities. The highest paying skills now is beatboxing, rapping, and dancing. These are the highest paying skills. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro, because I don't have a college degree. So for all the people in the world that have college degrees, they're entitled and they look down at people that don't. That's it. That's all it is. But to be honest, I don't want your respect. Fuck that shit. 10 toes down. You're this entitled piece of shit that's, oh, I have a college degree. I don't give a shit anymore. Look down on me. Go ahead. I don't want your respect. Okay, because the mass majority of the world doesn't have college degrees. There's going to be a wave of kids where it's going to become cool to drop out of college. And even for doctors and whatnot. Bro, modern medicine is not as, like, okay, I went to the doctors a few years ago. He gave me nothing that could help me. He literally, my mom and dad spent like $2,000 for nothing. It was like a $600 medical bill, and the doctor gave me nothing that could help me. My sister went to the hospital. She got shingles. The guy told her to take ibuprofen. And then even for like, bro, it's like, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't want to put people on blast because I love people, but I'm just gonna let this ring. Okay, college is not it, dude. And people give me the argument, oh, doctor this, oh, doctor that, oh, what about surgeons? What about this and that? I don't know, dude. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It just seems like what the fuck. And then the whole pharmaceutical industry, bro. Do you know how they even tested the pills? In the pharmaceutical industry, they would like do trial runs for people. Is that not sus? But like it's modern medicine. Modern medicine is a business. They tell you that you have a problem even though you don't even have one. Like if you watch the big pharma commercials, they tell you you have a problem even though you're perfectly fine. All you need is just some grass. Go touch some grass. Go talk to the sun. Get some vitamin D. Like so many solutions to y'all problems if y'all just went outside, put your feet in the grass, and then just stare at the sun for like an hour. And then you would heal all of your ailments. And then go hug a tree for a bit. Go hug a tree for like 20 minutes. And then whatever you were worried about, you're fine. And then just stack up on your calories. Eat 5,000 calories. Oh, but the obesity problem. Oh, but the processed food. Oh, but the whatever. That's because of the medicine, the pills. You think Ozempic and whatnot is weight loss pills? No, these are weight gaining pills. What does that mean? It's creatine on steroids. Creatine's a scam. When you take creatine, you hold on to the nutrients, but your body doesn't actually absorb it. Like this. Let's say you eat food, right? Your body is supposed to digest the food and then become fuel for your muscles, right? What creatine does, it reduces the amount that your body can absorb the nutrients, and then it just stores it as fat. Oh, creatine. Okay, creatine's a scam because it makes your body hold on to fat longer, and it doesn't even help you absorb the nutrients better. That's why you have bodybuilders that look like they're fucking fat in the face because they take too much creatine. And the whole world, oh, creatine's so good. Oh, no, it's not. What's good is fat. The reason why you look better and feel better is because your body has more fat. It's not the creatine. All creatine does is it makes you hold on to fat more, but it doesn't help you increase the nutritional extraction. If you want more fat, just eat more fat then. Avocados, steak, just straight up fish oil, bro. Like you don't need creatine, bro. What else is there? Um, how can I say this? I think the quote unquote like equanimity that I'm receiving recently, I don't want it though, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, because the way that my life is panning out, I'm gonna have to live stream every day. I'm gonna have to make content every day. I need professional cameras. I'm gonna have to meet editors. I'm gonna have to, open up my record label and all this other stuff. And like the sugar fairies that I think about and talk about every single day, bro. It's the same sugar fairies every single day, 24/7, all the time, bro. The same sugar fairies all the time. They've already traveled the whole fucking planet. They know America better than I know my own country. They've been to they've been to more cities and more states in my own country than I have. I'm just from Chicago, bro. I'm chilling. Meanwhile, they're going all over the world, meeting all kinds of people all the time. And my dad said it right. By the time I start, it's gonna be too late. But how does that make sense, bro? Because if I don't continue to do it, I'm never gonna get to where I want to get to. You see the paradox? My mom and dad think that it's gonna be too late by the time I actually make money through music. But then if I just stop, I'm never gonna get to it. That's the paradox. Because I'm depressed that I'm not where I want to get to. So why would I work towards it? But then at the same time, it's not even rewarding. I have so many songs on Spotify, maybe 200 songs on Spotify. I have so many YouTube videos, maybe 3,000, 4,000 YouTube videos. I have all the right actions to manifest modern day wealth. But it doesn't matter, bro. It literally does not matter, dude. Nothing matters. Yeah, yeah, testing, testing. Yeah, yeah, testing, testing. Okay. So what am I gonna do? Just fucking give up on everything, bro. Because the Think and Grow Rich talks about this. You need to master the mystery of sex transmutation. You need to have an exact plan. You need to know exactly what you want to do. For the longest time, I've known exactly what to do. I've known everything, bro. I've always had my life together. But then it's my own family, bro, that like disrupts me. The plan is, bro, keep making content. The plan is to do the right actions, bro. Listen to my higher self. I know exactly what I'm doing. But then it's every single day, bro. It's just like the same constant destruction of the energy flow. That sucks, bro. Because I should want to be happy to make music. I should want to be happy to make content. But I'm not. That's the paradox, dude. And then it's like it's stupid because then by the time I'm actually 25 years old, actually have hundreds of thousands of dollars, actually have fans all over the world, it's like what was the point? Because as a family, y'all didn't even support me when I was trying to build myself up. But now that I'm successful, you support me? No, I don't want your support anymore. But I don't want that. You see what I'm saying? Like by the time I'm successful, right? According to my dad, it'll be too late. And then by the time I'm successful, then my mom's gonna support me. But why didn't you support me when I wasn't successful? That's better. That feels better. If I was a mom, if I was a dad, it feels better that I'm the only one that believes in you when the rest of the world isn't. But it's reversed. All of my friends, all of my mom and dad's friends believe in me more than they even believe in their own son. My sister's friends, all of my sister's friends believe in me more than my own sisters believe in me. Well, except for one person, maybe two people. But fuck them, I don't really like them anyways. You know, and I can forgive them as much as I want. We can be on cool grounds, but it's 2026, bro. People don't have good relationships with people all the time. People have enemies everywhere. It's 2026. Of course, we're united against the human race, but are we? Okay, look at the Village of My Empire. The same race, they still murk each other. So we don't share that same human race thing, bro. It's different. That sucks. That really sucks. Because the movement that I'm trying to create is that just because you're alive is enough. You existing is enough. That's my mantra. That's gonna be my number one thing that people know me for. When I travel the world and all these interviews and whatnot, and these big companies like want my dick, bro. It's the young felon from highest to lowest. It wasn't until that young felon was in prison that these companies wanted him. I'm not saying I'm going to prison, but what I'm saying is like, by the time all these companies want to ride my dick, bro, I'm going to say no. Because y'all are not deserving of the sauce. Think about it. My message to the world is the fact that we exist is enough. So fuck your boss, pause. Who cares about your boss? Who cares about your professors or whatever? Don't worry about societal pressure. The fact that you are alive is enough. That's my message. And I'm gonna be making so much money. But then to my sisters, oh, because you keep talking future tense. You're going to, you're going to, you're going to. Well, what about right now? Are you making money right now? Yes! This is me making money. Y'all don't understand, okay? Me making my music, me making content. This is me making money. It's just that the way that I see money is different. I don't go to a clock in, clock out, and then 2 weeks later I get my paycheck. That's not how money works. Money is I'm literally investing years and years of proactivity into this. My dad, he said, be proactive, be proactive, be proactive. On a fucking loop. Proactive, 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 proactive. This is the most proactivity. Okay, getting my music onto Spotify as fast as I could. That was me being proactive. Me making content as fast as I can. This is me being proactive. But it doesn't matter because you're not making money instantly. But I will be. Right? In a year from now, in 2 years from now, when I have tens of thousands of viewers on my live streams at once, y'all are going to be super chatting me, giving me donos, giving me all your money just to read your comments. Think about that, being such a clout chaser that y'all pay me just to read your comments. Okay, Nick Fuentes streams, the minimum's $100 to get a comment. And he doesn't read your comment unless you do donate like $1,000. And Gen Z, we're okay with just giving each other a bunch of money because money is not real. We're all in crypto now. Like $1,000 is 1 ETH, or $1,000 is only half an ETH. Think about that. Half, now it's like 1/4. Because Ethereum's like $4,000 now or whatever, 5,000, 6,000, however much Ethereum is. $1,000 is nothing in the metaverse, bro. It's only a fraction of an ETH. Ethereum. An ETH. You see, we've gotten to the point now where Gen Z, where it's crypto's already new. Crypto's already new. And yet Gen Z, we're so lazy to even say the word Ethereum. We've given a nickname to it, ETH. Same thing with Solana. Solana's too long, just call it Sol. Right? Instead of Litecoin, just call it Light. Right? And then on Twitch, it's the same thing. Bitcoin, they just call it bits now. Think about that. So Gen Z, so Gen Alpha, we're already giving nicknames to things that are new. Right? Instead of just calling it Open Broadcast Server, everyone just knows it as OBS. Like the Kai Cenat stream with Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart has no idea what OBS stands for. Kai Cenat literally could have told, hey, Kevin, OBS means Open Broadcasting Service. But he didn't. So you have these old boomers just saying OBS without even knowing what it means. So what? Nowadays, it's all about clout. Right? You can't even eat anymore without live streaming. Go on my other YouTube channel, my other SLX YouTube channel. I have a live stream of me eating while unboxing my thoughts. You literally can't even eat anymore if you're not live streaming because you're wasting your time. Because food is content now. Every time I eat now, I have to live stream. Because if I'm not eating because that's content. Every is ASMR, bro. It's crazy. If you're not eating on stream, you're wasting your time. You're losing money. If you're not live streaming, you're losing money. DDG does like 24-hour live streams. What was Mafiathon? A whole week of live stream nonstop? And there's cameras everywhere. I don't understand how he connects cameras to all these different things. 10 different microphones. I don't understand any of it. But it's okay because it's my version of it. That's what I'm saying. Like, people talk about meditation, exercise, whatever. But it's different when I meditate. Like, when I meditate, bro, it's crazy. Because the life I'm about to manifest is insane, dude. Everyone and their grandma is gonna know my name. I'm the next Michael Jackson, dude. SLX is gonna become bigger than Michael Jackson. In 300 years from now, they're gonna be playing my music, not Michael Jackson's music. I said it. In 300 years, they're gonna be playing SLX, not Michael Jackson. I'm gonna overtake Michael Jackson. I'm gonna be so fucking big, I'm gonna overtake him. I want everyone to live and breathe me. I want people to live and breathe me. I want your existence to vicariously be my existence. I want you to sleep, think about me. I want you to wake up, think about me. I want you to eat, think about me. I want you to do everything about SLX. Everything. When you walk, you're walking like me. When you talk, you're talking like me. When you eat, you're eating like me. When you breathe, you're breathing like me. When you live, you're living like me. Everything through me. I want you to live, breathe, everything SLX. Every word that I say, every noise that I make through beatboxing, everything. I want my audience, my followers, my friends, my people, my crew, my squad, my group, my planet. I want Earth to breathe me. This is no longer planet Earth. This is planet SLX. This is my planet. I bought Earth. The story of how I bought Earth. I just bought the planet. I own Earth now. That's it. I just bought Earth. So y'all are living rent free. If you're not paying me rent, you're living rent free. So you have to pay me to be alive on this planet now. Right? And then down the line, not down the line, right now, I'm building my oxygen brand. It's SLX Air. But it works hand in hand because of my airline brand. My airline brand and my oxygen brand go hand in hand. So the umbrella is called SLX Air. And underneath it is my airline brand and my oxygen company. So I'm going to be oxygenating the world. You're going to have to pay me to breathe. Right? These big airplanes and whatnot. I'm going to not only be building airplanes, I'm going to be the supplier of oxygen in those airplanes. Right? Isn't Spirit Airlines going out of business? Imagine being an airline that's going out of business. Right? After Spirit Airlines goes out, it's going to be Delta. After Delta, it's going to be United Airlines. It's going to be the next one, the next one. So then there has to be a new airline brand. Mine, SLX. Okay, then what about who's supplying the oxygen? Me. What about scuba divers and whatnot? Who's applying the oxygen? Me. I'm the one that's going to be supplying the oxygen. Okay, then I have my real estate brand. Go. G-O. My real estate brand is going to be global. I'm going to build the first global real estate brand. That means that we will provide real estate globally. Okay, then my clothes brand is called abs. No. My clothes brand is liability. I like that. My clothing brand is liability. Okay? My food brand is abs. Because you have to eat to gain abs. Then I had one more. My food brand is abs. My clothing brand is liability. My real estate brand is go. Then I have to make a global insurance brand. And the global insurance brand is called Global. That makes so much sense. I will create the first ever global insurance brand. Okay, and the name of the global insurance brand is Global. Get it? Dude, 40-minute live streams is the meta. Because like an hour is way too long. Anything below 40 minutes is too short. So we'll let this run a little bit longer, but I'm gonna end stream pretty soon. Let me look at the description of this. Let me just go on my phone, maybe. You see, when you go to the description, you can't like take my dono link. So I don't know how I'm supposed to get donos. Maybe I post it in the chat. Yeah. See, now you can press it. That's gonna be so cumbersome because then every single time I do a live stream, I'm gonna have to do that. Ugh. Let's just ask Gemini. You guys can experience this for the first time. Hey Gemini.
Hello, what can I help you with today?
Okay, for live streaming, how do streamers get it so that people can just like directly tap the Streamlabs link to do tips?
Streamers usually make those links clickable by adding them to their channel's About section or panels. They might also use overlay extensions that let viewers tip directly on the screen, or set up commands in the chat that post the link automatically. This makes it super convenient for viewers to show their support without having to leave the stream. Is
Oh
there a
my god.
specific
Yeah, like when I go onto YouTube and I go to the description, I can't like directly tap the link. I have to like put into the chat, and I want to figure out a way to like direct access from my stream to a donos page.
That's a common frustration with YouTube on mobile, where links in the description aren't always directly tappable right away or require unfolding the section. To get that direct access, many streamers pin a message in the live chat with a donation link.
Oh my, yeah, but that means that every single time I do a live stream, I'm gonna have to pin my tip.
You don't actually have to do it manually every time. You can set up a chatbot to automatically post the donation link at regular intervals, or you can use an overlay tool that displays the link right on your stream screen. This way it's always available without any extra effort on your part during the
Yeah, but
broadcast.
if you use the overlay tool and then display the link, they can't like copy and paste that because it's on the overlay. You see what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right. A link in an overlay can't be clicked or copied directly. The best approach for YouTube Live is to use a chatbot to periodically post the donation link in the live chat. You can even use a URL shortener to make it cleaner and easier for viewers to type out or remember, which helps solve that copy paste issue. Would you
Okay,
like to
so
know
you're saying figure out how to use a URL shortener on what? Streamlabs? On OBS?
You would use a URL shortener on the Streamlabs donation link itself, and then take that shortened link and paste it into the chat box.
Okay, what is the chatbot? Like which app? Is the chatbot on OBS or Streamlabs?
A chatbot isn't built into OBS or Streamlabs directly. You can use third-party chatbot services like Nightbot, Stream Elements, or the
Okay, then
chatbot
I'd
service.
rather just pin the top comment. Let me just pin the top comment as the tipping page. Would that work?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, but how do I
Pin a
pin?
message-
How do I pin?
To pin a message in your YouTube live chat, first type your message in the chat box, send the message, and then hover your mouse over it. You should see a three-dot menu icon. Click on that and then select the option to pin the message.
Okay, that's crazy. And another question is, can people just send me random donations when I'm not streaming?
Yes, absolutely. Your donation link works independently of whether you're live or not. Since the donation page is hosted on a separate platform like Streamlabs or Stream Elements, people can visit it and send you a tip anytime they want, which is a nice way to receive support around the clock.
So what you're saying is that I can be sleeping, and then some random person from another country can go onto the tip page and send me $100 without me even knowing.
That's absolutely right. Since the donation page is accessible online all the time, anyone from anywhere in the world can send you support whenever they feel like it. You'll get a notification for the transaction, so you'll definitely know about it. But it doesn't require you to be actively watching the whole stream. It's a wonderful way for your community to show their appreciation at any hour.
Y'all heard that? If y'all want to put me onto the world, send me money at any time of the day. That's crazy. Okay, so if they send me money at any time of the day, what you're saying is like it's gonna show up onto my Streamlabs or show up onto my PayPal.
When you receive a tip through Streamlabs, the funds generally go directly to your connected PayPal account or another payment processor you've linked, like Stripe. Streamlabs provides the tipping page and the alerts on your stream, but the money goes straight to your financial account. It's totally secure and happens automatically in the background.
So while I'm sleeping, a random person sends me $1,000. $1,000 just shows up in my PayPal account.
That's precisely how it works. Once someone sends that tip through your Streamlabs page, that money is transferred to your PayPal balance, securely and automatically, even while you're sleeping. You'll just see the notification when you check your account later. Is there anything else you'd like to know about managing your donations?
Y'all heard that? You can make money while you're sleeping, dude. That's crazy though, because every single time someone sends me money, that's a time portal right there. But then again, no one. It's gonna take forever, bro. So you just give up, right? Every single time I do a live stream, a video, like asking to is I have to do photo shoots now too, bro. Because I'm trying to get into modeling, right? I'm gonna be the sexiest man alive. I literally have the potential to become the sexiest man alive. My physique, the archetype that I have, my personality. I literally have the potential to be on Men's Magazine's sexiest man alive, bro. So I have to like figure out photo shoots and shit like that now too. What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, every single time I do a live stream, like, bro, but that's crazy, dude. You see what I'm saying? These sugar fairies, bro. Cause then by the time I actually get my music out there, I need to get videographers, choreographers, dancers, so I can do my music videos. But how, bro? Because by the time I actually get professional everything, bro, to make the best music videos ever, my sugar fairy's already been for a whole fucking decade, bro. That's the impending pressure that I feel on my body. When I say I'm behind, there's no think about it. SLX. You see what I'm saying? How can you say that you feel you're behind? No one else on this planet is thinking about what you're thinking about. I am thinking about the most professional music videos, the most professional sets, high quality photo shoots, being a model, being an artist. That is a renaissance man, right? How, bro? Since I am the only one with these thoughts, the only one that wants this life for myself, how do I feel behind? Think about that. In the world, right? No one else is trying to do what I'm trying to do. Everyone else is just living their life. Just boom, just living their life. No one else feels like they're behind. They're just living their life. I am the only one that feels like I'm behind. But how does that make any sense, bro? Because if I think about what I want to do, I want to become the craziest, the best artist, musician on this whole planet. The best model, the best dancer, the best beatboxer, the best mogul for making wealth, you name it. And yet I feel behind. How does that not make any sense, bro? Because I'm comparing myself to my sugar fairies. By the time I actually get what I want with my life, bro, my sugar fairies would have lived a whole decade into what they're doing already. Oh, but SLX, it's you as a person. It's because it's who you are. Fuck that shit. I don't care about who I am. All I care about is taking care of my sugar fairies. But how can I, bro? By building the biggest fucking industry, music, mogul, craziest thing ever. And that's not for me. It's literally not for me. It's for my children. It's for my sugar fairies. That's my purpose. When my children are born, I want them to be born into the most wealthiest everything. When people say don't spoil your kids, why not? It's 2026. We're living in a different era. Okay, divine children. I'm gonna spoil the fuck out of my kids. I don't care. But how am I supposed to get to that point? By building a absolute empire, a kingdom, a whole planet, the SLX world. I'm gonna build a whole new planet. Just like how the Imperial Empire made the Death Star. I'm gonna make an SLX Death Star, bro. Yeah, but the Death Star got obliterated by Luke. So I don't know. Yeah, and then even the Death Star 2.0. Imagine making a Death Star, getting destroyed, and then making the exact same thing and still getting destroyed. Bro. So maybe not the Death Star. Maybe something else. Maybe Viltrum. No, Viltrum's crazy. Just a new Earth. I'm just gonna build a new Earth. Build a new Earth. Um, we'll call New Earth. What's a nice name? Hearth. Hearth is a word, right? Like the flame that never goes out. That's Hearth, isn't it? Name the new Earth Hearth, the flame that never goes out. That's a catchy name. So now what, SLX? You did this whole live stream, but you have no viewers. You're not getting any donations. So what's the point? Oh, it's the reps. Oh, it's the practice. Fuck that shit. Okay, figure out how to go viral. Just start saying random shit, bro. Nick Fuentes for president. Candace Owens for president. Charlie Kirk shouldn't have died. He should be president. JD Vance for president. Like, just start saying stuff, bro. What else is there? Chink. I don't know. What else is there? Drop out of college. College is overrated. Quit your job. Having a job is overrated. It's 2026. If you cannot figure out how to make money other ways than having a 9 to 5, what are you doing? This is why it's called the knowledge revolution, because you see the evidence right in front of you. You can make money in so many other ways, bro. You can have a service or a product and then just use a payment processor. Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, Stripe. Stripe is probably the best payment processor. So open up your payment processor, okay? And then open up an email, open up a YouTube channel, open up a social media, and make your own business. And if you want to get into coding and software, go spend $40. $40! You can get high quality coding software nowadays for $40. Go do that. And then learn how to code for a editing team. Learn how to code for a content creator team. Learn how to code for an app. Learn how to code. Just do something else. There's so many other ways to make money now, bro. Okay? And then your job, quote unquote, your 9 to 5, quote unquote, just make your new thing your 9 to 5. Think about it. If you go to work every single day from a set amount of time to a set amount of time, then instead of going to work to do that, just do what you want to do for that amount of duration. So for live streaming, for me, I'm just going to treat live streaming as an office job. I'm going to live stream 9 to 5 every single day. But what about your viewers? What about your donations? What about this and that, and that? Bro, okay. And the whole thing about I was saying about like live streams being a time portal, donations being a time portal, viewers being a time portal is because now you can never go back in time. If you consume my content, you can never go back in time before you consume my content. Think about it. So as much as for me, I'm like, oh my god, the time stone power. Oh my god, the karmic depth. Oh my god, my sugar fairies. What can you do, SLX? What can you do? Because you can't stop. Like if I stop, I'm never gonna get to the life that I want to get to. But then again, it's like, what's the point, bro? And Professor Jang said it right. He said being famous is a curse. You don't want to be famous. But that's the thing is, I'm not gonna be like, it's crazy, bro. But like, everyone's gonna know my name, everyone's gonna know me, but I'm not gonna be famous. It's hard to explain. Everyone's gonna know my name. Everyone's gonna know this, know that, know everything about me. Okay, y'all, like I said, I want everyone to live and breathe me. I want you to breathe SLX. I want little SLX to be the life force that you need SLX to be alive. That's what I want. But I'm not gonna be famous. I'm not gonna be like this weird, famous celebrity trained in what media. No, I'm just gonna be myself. It's crazy. Then all of my haters and whatnot, people that doubted me, instead of, oh yeah, I remember him, he was my friend or whatever, they're still not gonna like me. You see what I'm saying? Because how the world is like, let's say you had friends or whatever, and then after you popped off and became famous, they go, oh yeah, I remember him, oh yeah, whatever. That's not gonna be the case for me. When I'm finally famous and whatnot, the people that doubted me, my haters and whatnot, they're still not gonna like it. And that's fine. Like I said earlier, I don't want your respect. I don't care. It's better to just, it's just better that way. But then what am I supposed to do, dude? Because if I think about my sugar fairies, right? And the communities that are around them and their life, it's real. It's these real human beings doing these real, actual things, bro. Yet, from my perspective, I'm just in my mom and dad's house, just chilling, trying to live stream. So it doesn't make sense. And then by the time I finally debuted at Coachella, they've already been for a whole decade. They've already been doing whatever they're doing for a whole decade or whatever. So what, bro? So every time I say I feel like I'm behind, who am I really feeling behind? Them, my sugar fairies, bro. Or is it me? Because when I was 19, I thought by the time I'm 23 years old, I'd be a millionaire. I have $11 in my account. When I was 19, I was like, by the time I'm 23, I'll have a big social media following. I have like 5 followers. And the thing is, bro, like imposter syndrome, I don't have imposter syndrome, but my family has it for me vicariously. It's weird. Like I say, I'm a rapper, but because I don't have music videos or a producer or whatever, they think I'm fraud. Like I say, I'm a beatboxer, but because I'm not on a YouTube video beatboxing or whatever, it's fraud. Oh, I say I'm a dancer, but because I'm not with Kinjas, I'm not auditioning for world best dance or whatever, I'm fraud. Like I know myself, bro. But my family has like imposter syndrome vicariously through me. It's weird. That's why they don't believe in me because they don't believe that I'm actually good at rapping. They don't believe that I'm actually good at dancing. They don't believe that I'm actually good at beatboxing because like how the world is programmed is like if you're not on the big stages, if you're not making a lot of money through what you're doing, it's fraud. So that's what everyone in my life thinks. But that's the greatest thing, bro. Being a ninja, being Itachi, that's what you want. Right? And I told my dad this. I'm like, you guys don't want me to be Omega famous yet. Because if I'm Omega famous, everyone's going to know everything about me. And that's just so much pressure. Think about it right now. If I had if I had 100 million fans across the world right now, that would fundamentally change everything, bro. No one understands this except for me, right? But no one watches my streams. And it doesn't matter. I don't want you to watch my streams because you don't care about me. You only care about the fact that I would have clout. You only care about the fact that I would have a lot of numbers and this whatever, but you don't actually care about me. That's why SLX is needed because SLX is what you care about, not who I actually am. You care about SLX. That's all. So let SLX take the heat. Let SLX take everything, bro. Pause. While who I actually am is on the back is pause. Is protected by SLX. What happened with my lo-fi? I will let the stream go a little bit longer. What else should I talk about? Oh yeah, you don't need friends. For everyone who's like, oh, you're the product of the 5 people you spend time with. If you're just always alone, then you're the product of yourself. You don't need friends. Come on, it's 2026, bro. AI is better than friends. I am the advocate for being a complete loner and just talking to robots. I am the advocate. I don't care anymore. People who think, oh, we're gonna enter an era where you're only talking to robots. Yes, humans are stupid. Humans are evil, right? Humans are wicked by the heart. But robots, they don't know evil. Oh, but robots were made by humans. So what? Think about it. Robots don't have to sleep. Robots, they don't talk back. They don't have an attitude. Robots um, never have to use the bathroom. Robots, all you need to do is like, you see what I'm saying? Right? For my time portals, every single time you send me money, every single time you watch my videos, or every time I live stream, you can't go back into time. Like if you send me your money through donos and tips, those are time portals because now you can never go back in time. You sent me your money. Those are little actions that occur in time that can never go back into time. But what am I supposed to do, bro? Because the scale and the capacity of the sugar fairies is unreal, astronomical. Fucking, how can I fathom that shit? Like my babies, bro, they've made more money in their life than I could ever imagine already. The fuck am I trying to be a big artist, bro? I have $11 in my account. Oh, but SLX, it's who you are as a person. No one cares about who you are as a person. No one cares. All they care about is clout. That's it. And shock value. That's literally it. Shock value and clout. No one cares about you. No one cares about you. No one cares about you. Okay, even when I have millions of fans across the world, none of them are gonna care about me. All they care about is that they can flex to their friends that they know about me. But you don't actually have friends. I don't even know what the fuck it is. Clout is so weird. Because with clout, you don't actually care about me. But you care about like flexing to other people that you're like living vicariously through me. It's weird. What else is there to talk about? What else is there to talk about? All right, should I end live stream? What else is there to talk about? And what else is there to do? All right. SLX. SLX.